Today on Gadget Class, I'm going to do a full video review of this full face coverage laptop screen protector, and I'm also going to show you how to install one of these bad boys so that you don't end up with little bubbles or little dust particles up under the screen that pretty much sit there and bug you for the entire life of the screen protector. This here is actually an iT3 full face coverage screen protector with a cutout for the camera and die cut corners. It covers the entire face of the screen, unlike 99% of the other laptop screen protectors on the market, which only cover the visible square. And especially with Windows 8.1 and touchscreens, you're coming over here from the right all the time. You don't want to be going over that edge of that screen protector. You don't want a little speed bump there. Not only does it feel wrong, but it looks kind of like cheap and shoddy, and you end up with this place where dust is collecting all along the ridge of the screen protector. Really you want to go with the full face coverage screen protector. And I'll go ahead and put some links down in the description below and right up here also in the annotations so that you can go straight to this laptop screen protector. If you're not sure which brand you need or which one you need for your laptop, go ahead and put a comment down in the comment section. I'll see if I can't find the exact one you need for your laptop. But I'll start a list in the description to a lot of the popular laptop makes and models. But basically what you're looking for is a full face coverage screen protector with cutouts for the camera, if you have one, and die cut corners. You don't want one of the square ones that only covers part of the screen. If you got a full face coverage, you're not hitting any speed bumps over here. It looks better, it feels better, it's going to do a better job protecting the entire screen over the life of your laptop. So let's get into it here. This was supposed to be an anti-glare screen protector, but judging by the clarity of it, even with the protective film covers on it, it does not look like it's actually an anti-glare screen protector. I'll put a link down to one that actually is in the description below. Some people like the anti-glare so you don't end up looking at a mirror. It doesn't reflect all the light right back at you, but some people like the clear ones because you can see right through it. There's no obscurity, and it's crystal clear and you're seeing exactly what the screen has to offer. I myself would kind of prefer an anti-glare one, so we'll put a link down there for that one. But as far as the fit goes, it does fit really well. I mean, the corners aren't exact, but it is close enough. That's pretty damn close. These corners down here are actually rounded versus the square of the screen. That's not a big deal. It's not a deal breaker, but it does kind of take away from the factory look. But you're not really going to see that too much. It's only these bottom two corners that are like that. The camera hole is cut out perfectly right where it's supposed to be, and these top corners are pretty close to where they should be. So the overall fit and finish is pretty good on it. So I can't complain there. It's a good product in that regard. In terms of the overall feel of it, it is kind of a thin one. It's just like those cheap ones you get for your phone. You normally get like a 5 or 6 pack on eBay for your phone. But it'll do the job just fine, and they do include 2 in the package, so if you mess one up the first time putting it on, or you manage to put it on there right the first time, you'll have a second one to use. They do give you a little microfiber cloth and a little vinyl dust removal sticker. I would recommend actually getting your own microfiber cloth, a nice big one, something that'll actually have some girth to it, whereas this is just a tiny little notebook card size piece of microfiber. So first step in putting on a laptop screen protector, you want a clean environment. I would recommend cleaning the area the day before, vacuuming, wiping it down, getting rid of all the dust that you can, and then letting the dust settle overnight. That'll ensure that your environment is pretty dust free. And then once you're right about to go ahead and put the laptop screen protector on, go ahead and close all your doors and windows and turn off your AC or heater so that you don't have drafts or air blowing around that's just going to blow dust onto the surface that you're working on. The second step, and this is just as important, is you need to clean your hands. You need to clean your body. Take a shower, change your clothes, wash your hands again. You want to make sure you and your environment are squeaky clean, okay? Step number 3 is cleaning the surface. And you want to go ahead and turn off the screen. You want to have it off for a good 20 minutes before you start cleaning, especially if you have an anti-glare coating on the surface. A lot of times, if the screen is warm and you go to start cleaning it and you have an anti-glare surface, you're actually highly likely to actually wipe part of that anti-glare surface off. This one here is a perfectly clear, just straight plastic touchscreen, so I don't have to worry about that too much. But you do really want to make sure that the screen is cool before you go ahead and start. So give it a good 20 minutes, give it 10 or 20 minutes to cool down so it's not warm. As far as a cleaning solution, if you have a crystal clear surface with no anti-glare coating on it, you can use isopropyl alcohol, either 91 or 99%. It's not going to hurt your screen because it's just straight plastic. If you're not sure or you think you might have an anti-glare coating on there, you might want to use a special screen cleaner. This here is actually a gel cleaner designed for cleaning big screen TVs. You can use something like that, but that might actually leave a residue because it is gel based. So if you don't want to use isopropyl alcohol, you're going to want to use a 50-50 mix of white vinegar and distilled water. You want to make sure you use distilled water because distilled water will evaporate and not leave white spots or water spots on the screen. So either isopropyl or 50-50 vinegar and water. You could even do 50-50 isopropyl and vinegar, or a 33-33-33 isopropyl water and alcohol, and that would actually do a really good job cleaning it. But since this is a pretty new screen and we know it doesn't have an anti-glare surface, we're going to go ahead and use alcohol on it, and we aren't going to hurt anything because it is straight plastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour a little bit of alcohol onto my microfiber lint-free cloth here, and I'm going to go to town. Let's pull this sticker off the corner here. Don't want to put the cover over that. And I'm going to go ahead and I'll probably speed up this part of the video because you want to spend a good amount of time cleaning this. So I'm going to take my time and I'll speed up the video and come back when I'm done cleaning. Alright, after you've cleaned that pretty well, go ahead and grab your screen protector, and it's going to have dust on it as well. So I'm going to go ahead and clean the plastic sheets just so we don't have any chance of introducing more dust when we're putting it on. Okay, now we've cleaned the plastic sheets, we've cleaned the screen. That's just the initial cleaning. We're going to come back and clean it right before we put it on. Now we want to inspect the fit. Okay, because when you start this thing, you want to make sure that you're putting it exactly where you want it to end up. So you're going to take a close look at how it fits on the screen. Make sure you know exactly how far in from each side you want it so that you can start it and put it where it wants to be. Looks like it's about a 1/2 millimeter in from all 4 sides. Okay, so yeah, it's about a 1/2 millimeter all the way around. So I want to pay special attention to the numbers on these little pull tabs. You got a 1 and you got a 2. 1 is always going to be the first one, and that's the side that's going to go towards the screen. So let's go ahead and clean the screen one more time. And then we're going to use our dust removal sticker to get rid of any latent dust particles. I don't like what this thing is doing. It's actually leaving little particles behind. So do not use the dust removal sticker. It's not working out. Go back and clean it one more time. I've actually got some sticker residue right there. Yeah, don't use that thing. I have seen like a clear vinyl dust removal sticker that's not actually adhesive based. Those are the ones that work alright, but I wouldn't use that one if it's a sticker based. This is the most important step. Clean it, clean it, clean it. Alright. One last look. Alright, so now we're going to take our number 1 sticker side. We're going to orient it with that number 1 sticker side down. And then we're going to go ahead and peel away about an inch on the top there. All the way across. Like so. So we've got about an inch there. And then we're going to very carefully place both top corners. I wouldn't start in one corner and go to the other. You want both corners at the same time. And I just messed it up. Alright, let's start over. Sorry for getting in the way there. How's my hair look? Alright, once you're happy with the 2 top corner placement, you're going to go ahead and reach under and grab and just slide out the protective layer there. Take your time. You don't have to be in a hurry here. Just work your way down. I kind of go from the middle. If you see a big bubble show up, go ahead and peel it back enough to mostly get rid of the bubble. And if it starts bending in weird ways, go ahead and pull it back. You need it to be straight. Don't be afraid to take your time. Take your time. It's much easier to peel it back and get the bubbles out than it is to try to weed the bubbles over to the side later. You see bubbles show up, pull it back to the bubble, and then squeeze the bubble out as you're going down. And there's a dust particle right there. There's a dust particle in there that's never going to come out. And we could try. Let's see if we can get it out without making it worse. Alright. Take your time. See that? I made it worse. I got all kinds of fuzz up in there. Don't try to fix it. Yeah, don't try to go back and get dust out of there. You'll mess it all up, like I did. I'm starting with the middle and moving my way outward because it's tending to want to kind of twist and bend a little bit. So I would recommend moving from the middle to the outside. Oop, there it goes. So I was actually doing pretty good there until I tried to fix this little piece of dust up in there. I got up in there with my rag, as you saw, and I got all this other dust in there, so don't try to fix it. If you get one little bubble, just live with it. Live with it. It's not too bad. I only got a couple spots there. So it's all in the preparation and the cleanliness. I did pretty good except for that one little bubble. But I'm not doing it again. Did this all in one take, and you guys are going to have to live with it. Because I'm going to live with it. Luckily I have another one that I can come back you know, in a few months or a year and put the new one back on. So there we go. Alright, let's take a look at it. I'll go ahead and peel off our second layer here. Oh, how about that? It is anti-glare. How about that? That's what I wanted. Nice. So it is an anti-glare. It was just the protective film that was making it look like it wasn't anti-glare. So let's do a close-up here. Show you guys what we're looking at. And get it to focus. I wanted it to be closer to the top than I did on the bottom. I don't really care that there's a small line down there, especially since the corners aren't square anyways. I think that looks just fine. I'm more likely to touch the top of the screen than the bottom. But yeah, it fits pretty good. Looks like I got maybe a little bit more over on this side than I did on this side, but I'm happy. Came out pretty well, except for these couple little dust particles in there that probably would have never even seen if I didn't go back and try to fix it, but looks good. So I do recommend this. This is actually a pretty nice screen protector. Got my cutout for my camera right there. Got nice seamless look. It's actually anti-glare. You can no longer see me looking down over the screen. I like that. I don't want to be able to see the reflection from all my windows in my laptop screen. So let's turn the screen on. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Looks good. Looks good. Alright, that's it for this video. Sorry it was kind of long. I'll try to edit out some of the long parts, but be sure to subscribe to the channel and support the channel. Like us over on Facebook, like the Twitter channel. You can even support us now on the main channel homepage. There's a support button where you can give us a donation. We certainly appreciate the donations and using our links. Have an awesome day.